Hello and welcome to a new Pathfinder adventure path, where we are playing Strange Aeons, the Cthulhu-inspired adventure path. To get a bit, nerdy about it, Cthulhu's not in it. This is all about Haster, my personal favorite old one, so that's exciting.
Spoiler alerts, God.
It has yellow fucking dice.
spoiler.
What did you expect?
Actually, that's a good thing. So, why don't we, before we get going, I want you guys to give me just one sentence about your character, starting with, my name is blank, I am a blank, this is who I am. Give me like something like that. Your name, class, who you are. Starting with initiative orders, so we'll put the pressure on Megan.
Sick. All right, my name is Krilo. I am a shifter, and I am a nomadic Varisian.
Cool.
That's me next. Okay, I am Lyra. I'm a witch, and I am from Ustalav.
Oh, my turn.
Yes.
I'm Anne, human, fighter, slayer.
Slayer? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, okay. I'm Hamish. I'm a fighter. And I am...
Typical.
Wait. I'm the bad guy.
Initiative order. I am Locke, a human monk from the mountains.
All right. So, once again, I'm just going to say for the YouTube videos, there's this thing that you can see over to my camera left. There is this thing called the Chaos Table. So if things start happening and bits start falling in the cups, the players will have effects brought onto them by this. So just so you know, that's what's going to be happening. If you like this kind of thing, watch us live on Twitch. You can find the button down below, and then join us and cause some chaos on your own. Anyway, let's get started. Krilo, you find yourself in an unknown alleyway. It seems vaguely familiar, and behind you, there seems to be a wall of yellow fog. It's thick, and you can't see through it, and the alleyway just weaves ahead of you in front of you.
I'm gonna start to walk down the alleyway.
As you are walking, you notice that the sickly yellow fog kind of tumbles after you. Kind of every step forward you take, it makes it so that you can't take any steps back.
I'm going to change into my minor form
Sure.
and
I'll take one of your cubes.
do a perception check.
Sure. Where are you looking?
Into the fog.
Into the fog. All right.
Yeah.
Give me that roll.
So that is down here. Cool.
So you add that modifier, and you also get your shift, so +4 from your shifting as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Fucking forgot about math.
Yep.
10.
10. As you notice, as you look back in the fog, you swear you see large, hulking monstrosities making their way through the fog, and almost as if they're walking through, as if buildings that aren't even there. So the buildings you just walked by aren't even really there anymore.
I'm gonna take off running away from this fog.
You start running. Lyra, you step out of a house
Yes.
into an unfamiliar alleyway. As you do, someone you know, you think she was a shifter, runs by you in fear as a wall of fog starts closing in towards you. The only way is either into the fog or towards the alleyway.
May I do a perception check on, a knowledge arcana on the fog?
Sure, go for it.
19.
You cannot comprehend this fog at all. This is not how fog works. Fog doesn't chase people. There's magical things, but this does not seem like any magic you know. The only thing you do know is that it is very dangerous.
Okay, I'm going to give my little Jerboa a nudge, who I'll come up with a name for later.
Yeah, that's why I left the space underneath for you.
And I guess he's going to give me a little shrug, and we're going to take off.
Sure. Anne, you find yourself walking through an alleyway, and you hear footsteps coming towards you, 2 sets. They're just around the bend, and there's just kind of darkness and another bend ahead of you.
Footsteps?
Footsteps, 2 footsteps.
Okay.
Panicked, rushed, heavy.
Okay, I'll walk towards it.
You walk towards the footsteps?
Yep.
As you do, rounding the corner, in unison, are 2 people you kind of faintly know. You think one is Krilo, the shapeshifter you met recently. You don't know exactly when. And also Lyra, the witch friend that you made that you bonded with because of your inclination towards the slain and the help you get from witches. They both seem to have panic in their eyes. You guys are all together right now. If there's anything you want to do in this moment.
We should definitely keep running. There is some shit going on back there. I am not interested in running into whatever I saw.
What did you see?
There were things just moving through.
How about we have this conversation while we keep
Just
going?
going.
Okay, so
Ahead, the unfamiliar alley splits, curving to the left and right. Behind, from the silent swell of yellow mist, emanates the sound of footsteps. Slow, but somehow keeping pace with the careening, hungry wave. Hamish,
Hey.
you are sitting
Yeah.
in a fountain square.
Yes.
You see, closing in around you, around the city, is a large plume of yellow smoke.
From all directions.
All directions closing in towards
Is there a high point? I want to climb to a high point.
As you walk towards the buildings,
Yeah.
you notice that they kind of bend and twist in unnatural ways that you're
Yeah.
not able to feel confident in your ability to climb them.
I'm going to like make a makeshift scarf and just kind of like.
You still have like 500 feet until it gets towards
Oh
the
shit!
city
Okay, I thought it
square.
was right on me.
Nah, you see it from this, like it's quite open.
Yeah.
You see it kind of coming in from the distance.
But it's just fucking everywhere around me. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I will still I'll wet a scarf in the fountain.
As you wet your scarf in the fountain, you see someone that you swear you know from
Yeah.
somewhere. Locke. You are sitting in the fountain, resting your feet in the water.
Oh yeah.
And you also seem to notice the yellow smoke moving in around the city.
I see him.
You see him. He's wetting a scarf in the water. You recognize him as Hamish, a fighter that you've recently worked with.
Why are you wetting a skirt?
The bad fucking fog is coming. Do you see?
Is it bad? Do we know it's bad?
It feels
yellow
bad.
fog.
It feels bad?
Yeah. Do you not feel that? It's
bad.
in the air tonight, man.
Hamish,
Feels
congratulations. You have unlocked the ability to super jump this session.
Can I still climb to a high point?
As you attempt to climb, you notice that the buildings move up as you jump up them.
Careful
They
to
just
come
keep
down.
going higher and higher, and you notice as you're jumping,
Yeah.
you're actually staying exactly where you started as well.
So, do I see him just?
Yes, he's just jumping, and you see the buildings kind of just shift and sink into the ground as this is happening. Ladies,
We have a choice to make. We have a choice to make.
Sorry,
Quite clearly.
where did we hear the footsteps?
from the yellow mist.
Behind us. There are things coming after us. We have to choose left or right. Let's just go
Let's go right.
right. Right is right. Let's choose right.
Right sounds great to me.
Great.
As you guys turn right, you notice, as you guys walk into an open fountain square,
Nice.
where you see Hamish and Locke, 2 people you know and have recently worked with. Locke is kind of sitting in the fountain, watching Hamish jump up a building that is currently sinking into the ground with each step he takes, but staying just as tall as it was when he started jumping.
This is like one of those moving pictures.
Do
You know,
we-
where they move really fast, but it's kind of entertaining.
Do we see
Like a
from where we are? Do we see the?
Are you
the
not panicked
fog?
by
fog
this?
all the way around?
The fog
Yeah,
is
it's all the way
closing in.
around us.
There's only about 50 feet until it closes in on the center square.
I'm gonna do one of those like skid stops, like rocks are gonna go spinning
Yeah.
as I just sort of stop.
I'll stop trying to jump up a building.
Sounds
And
good.
just be like, oh.
Yes, as you turn around, you notice that the 3 girls in your party are there.
Mm-hmm.
And they all seem to be kind of panting and in a panic.
Yeah. So That's foreboding.
Yeah, there are things in that fog. They're coming after us. Footsteps quite
things
clearly.
in the fog. You don't think that that's natural fog. You think maybe monsters
Absolutely
might
not.
be in that.
I know. I saw.
It's yellow.
How deep's the fountain?
How deep's the fountain? It's just a normal fountain.
So like,
So like a foot and a half.
Yeah, you resting your feet in it. If you were sitting on the edge, and your feet were like
yeah.
touching the bottom.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like in this like fountain square and shit. Like it's just us. Totally abandoned otherwise.
Totally empty.
Yeah.
Lights are in each building, but they're like low faded lantern
Yeah,
lights, so
weird.
they're near out of oil.
Okay.
But just enough that there's a glimmer in each window, and you swear in some windows you might see a shape,
Yeah.
but it's just a face you don't recognize, kind of even distorted in a way that you can't really comprehend what they are.
I'm just going to draw my weapon and kind of just start like.
You have no weapon.
Where'd it go?
You don't have it.
You never had
You've
it.
never had it.
Oh shit. Well, that's embarrassing.
We have none of our items right now, right? Yeah.
No.
You have this.
Yeah, we got this pile. Okay, I am going to let's.
Everyone, do me a favor. Place where you are in the town square.
Is this which is the direction we came from?
Oh yeah, where?
It doesn't matter. You don't remember anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Too much rock. I'm in the fountain.
So what I was gonna say is hopefully there's like a wooden stool or something I can grab and like break the legs off of.
There's not.
That shit.
There's
It's just
not.
us.
That's
Are
not
you
good.
are you not understanding this?
We
We are very much alone here and against whatever that is.
I'm always armed.
You guys notice now that the fog has trapped you in a convenient 40-foot by 40-foot square,
Convenient.
Can I measure it?
and you hear echoing footsteps
Yeah.
coming from the fog seemingly everywhere.
Yeah.
So,
Every which way, hey?
and we don't have weapons.
The mist parts. A mask of gray rags emerges, strips of something fleshier than fabric, worming and constricting across a body that's almost human-like, but too lean and far too flexible. He's also wrapped in yellow. He steps out calmly towards you guys. Megan, you have first action in this combat.
I'm going to move towards him and try and.
This is you?
Yep. Try and attack him with my shifter claws.
Go for it. Make an attack.
So 2.
Oh, you have to roll a d20 first to break his armor.
Right,
Yes.
right. 6.
Uh,
Plus what?
Your strength, probably. Your strength and your base attack bonus.
Ah, okay.
+4.
Yes. So 10.
10. Your claws slash away some bandages, and he just slowly looks at you and then pulls out a serrated dagger.
Oh shit!
Caitlin, it's your turn.
I'm going to move like 5 feet.
Sure.
What is the light situation look like?
It is completely lit. There's a big, large, pale moon above you.
Then I'm going to cast Shadow Trap.
Sure, trap him in his shadow. Cool. He has to make a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, you didn't put on here what
Yeah.
is the.
Oh, it's on your. I think.
Oh, I put it on. I
Yes.
put it on.
Does he
on
know
here.
his shadow does not anchor him to the ground?
Tune in to find out.
Gonna find out.
15.
He floats up. We have a $500 bit donation. I'm going to be rolling on that right away. We might have the rhyme curse.
Sick.
Oh no.
We also had the. Oh, I did the wrong one. I did this
Oh,
one.
another one too.
Is that two 500s or is that one 500 or 5 100s? Spam. I did the wrong one here. I need to turn you red still. He floats up, and as you try to lock in his shadow, you realize he actually doesn't even have one.
Fuck!
I'm just gonna change this. It is your turn, Julie.
2 cards.
No. Alright, so James can super jump. I think I might just
They want the rhyming curse. That's what they want.
Oh yeah, I mean I don't blame him.
Oh come on. This early?
Oh yeah.
2 players are attached together by a 15-foot rope this entire session.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a reroll. So that is Megan, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and Caitlin are now attached by a 15-foot rope. Have now attached you guys together.
You're with me, sister.
Oh no.
And that is another 500. Let's roll again. A player is inflicted with a rhyme curse this session.
Yes.
They also want me to get it, so in the offer of fairness, I will include myself in this roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Please no.
Oh my god.
Mike has a rhyme curse this session.
Well, Mike's not talking.
When
He's
you
already
say-
said that.
No way was I going to do the accent and the rhyming at the same
By
time.
session.
While being attached by a 15-foot rope.
I mean this entire night of recording.
Oh my god, Mike, that's so horrible. Oh my god.
It's okay, just needs to be really thoughtful about what he says.
No, what you do is end every word
That's
with
bad.
man, and then the next one with Dan.
Yeah, just choose 2 words and alternate.
Thank you guys so much for your bit support.
Amazing.
The Chaos and the 500 bits one is going pretty good. The only one, oh sorry.
You're gonna have to come up with some new 500-bit ones.
Yeah, well they change each session, so.
Excellent.
Yeah, so we're not going to be stuck with the 500
So
bits.
Julie, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
Can I move forward and, like, say something?
Yeah, sure.
Can I engage in the being?
Vocally engaged?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll move forward and be like, what brings you out of your fog finally?
You're so diplomatic.
This one?
Yeah.
He looks at you, and just you notice that wrapped around his eyes are yellow bandages. So he actually doesn't have any sort of emotion on his face. He hears you and sees you, but he has no way of looking at you. He does not respond.
I'm going to,
Okay.
if I may, yell out to Anne and be like, don't trip on our rope. Please don't trip. I'm worried about your safety.
Where did this rope
Hamish.
come from?
Yo.
I don't remember.
Let's super jump to get him, stop him from floating.
Sure, you're gonna jump at him?
Yeah,
Cool, he's gonna make an attack of opportunity when he
that's a-okay.
Um,
16's my AC.
yeah, he hits you.
Oh shit.
What's his weapon? You take 20 damage.
Oh, I'm dead.
Yes! As he jumps at him, the creature slashes. Hamish.
Sweet.
The blade goes right through, and Hamish's intestines fall to the ground. Splattering on the floor beneath him is just the word me.
I
It is the creature's turn.
Great.
Yeah.
He,
Great.
after you slashing at him, charges forward, Krilo, with his serrated dagger
Great.
and attempts to stab it into you. What's your AC?
11.
He hits. You take 24 damage.
Yep.
Oh fuck, I'm attached to a corpse.
Yeah, there's just when they die, the rope
You-
will disappear.
Oh, that's good.
The blade sinks into her neck, and he pulls it, her head falling from the body.
Oh my god.
As the blood rolls, you see the words "up" appear in the blood on the ground.
What was his word again?
Me.
Me. Can you guys do me? Yeah. Can you guys do me a favor and turn your initiative cards over?
Yes.
Just hand them in.
That'd be great. Locke, you're up. My name is Locke. I know like to talk.
Oh, so stressed.
Is he still floating
Yes.
in the air up there?
He's only like a foot off the ground.
I will run in and try to punch him in the... Fuck.
That's 1 point of HP, my friend.
Uh-oh.
That's the kill shot right there.
I mean, you might as well not rhyme and then you do it yourself, right?
Just talk at him.
Uh, 18. I don't know what runs with
You
18.
do not hit.
Sure.
You do not hit him. You just punch him, and you feel like as you hit him, it's kind of just an empty, heavy feeling, and just dust comes out. But it does not phase the creature at all. Lyra, you're up.
Just accept your death, man. Go in there, arms open.
Give him a hug.
Good God. That's a great idea. I'm just going to stand my ground and do that thing we talked about earlier where I can just like...
AC?
Yeah!
Sure, so you have +4 AC until your next turn.
Yeah!
Anne, you're up.
Okay. So you punched him and nothing came of it?
And he's really strong. Are there any more opportunities or other players to rhyme tonight? No. It's once a thing is unlocked, that it cannot be unlocked again. But I mean, like,
But if
you
chat
might
wanted
do
it
it
back by
for a-
popular demand,
yeah, it's
$2 donation.
basically what I'll learn from this is that people like things that modify players' play styles, and we'll just make more of those.
There is one
Okay,
that I
I'm
asked
just gonna-
Justin not to do.
Yeah.
What'd you ask
Can I
him not to
intimidate?
do?
You can try to intimidate him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so I roll, right?
Cool. Yeah. Roll to try to
Oh,
intimidate
yeah.
this guy. What are you gonna say? I want to hear it as well.
Okay, so what I'm gonna say is, do your fucking worst.
All right. Your words come out shaken. After seeing 2 of your friends die almost instantly to this man,
Rapidly.
you do not feel any strength in your words. The creature responds by making a CMB against Locke. What's your CMD?
17.
He grapples onto you and just immediately pulls out a blade, sinks it deep into his neck, twists, and drops him to the ground. You take 35 damage.
Rip.
As he hits the ground, blood begins to pour out of his neck. It spells a word on the ground. It spells save.
Me up,
Right
save.
You don't need to run right now.
Yay!
Me up, save.
While you're dead, you don't
Up
have
me,
to run.
save. Save
You
me
have to
up.
wait
Save me up!
Save me up!
Lyra, it is right now just you and Anne.
I'm an intelligent human being. I assume there's no way for me to do anything, but I'm also super curious, so I can do like a history or religion or arcana to
Sure.
like see. 22.
22. The only thing that your brain can comprehend of what this man is a literal boogeyman.
Sweet.
Someone that comes and, I don't know, kills bad people, kills good people, kills indiscriminately. The fact that there is blood spelling words
Sweet.
makes you feel that this is not exactly the case.
Fucking, what's the good Dark Souls one? Beware ahead.
Anne, you're up.
That's,
Yeah.
yeah. Treasure ahead.
I don't know. So everybody's dead
Except you and I.
Yeah.
except you and I.
You guys should just kill each other.
What if I actually was just like, all right,
Get out of my house.
campaign's over.
You guys failed.
That was the final boss. Get out of my house.
Yeah. You fucking look at your notes. Oh, that's book 6.
Yeah.
Whoops. Just like take
I
the
almost
dagger
feel like
and
we
stab
have to
yourself.
die to get out of it. Maybe.
Are you saying that out loud or is that?
Yeah. I feel like we have to die.
I mean, I don't think we're getting out of this.
I'm gonna charge
Sure.
into the fog, man.
Into the fog man? Oh, we get into the yellow man? Yep.
Yeah. So, what do I do?
Do you want to attack him?
Yeah.
Cool, make an attack.
Cool.
So roll your d20, which is in the middle of the board.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
And then add your base attack bonus, your strength,
Okay.
as you're attacking with your fists. So 18.
13 plus, oh, thank you. Math.
You do not hit. Your hits, you hit about as strong as Locke did before he died. Perhaps the inspiration of his death fueling that inside of you.
Yeah, it did.
But the creature just pulls up his blade and brings it down on you. What's your AC?
15.
Oh, he hits you. He hits you for sure.
Explain my death well, please.
You take 25 damage as he sinks it right into the top of your skull.
Cool, and I'm just like this.
Is it like?
No, it's not that long of a dagger. But then he just kind of like pulls it up so through the back of her head the brain comes out.
Nice.
And a spatter of blood hits on the ground at your feet, Lyra, and it just says the words,
Fuck.
wake.
It says wake.
Save
Wake.
me up, wake.
With that,
Wake me
you
up.
hear a voice calling in a panic that just says, for the love of God, wake up! Save me! You snap to. You guys are all woken up by the same screams inside of a prison cell.
Oh.
I need a moment to just set the scene.
Was that a
Strike
dream
the
sequence?
stage.
Do we get our cube
Yes,
back?
everything. Yeah, you get everything back that you did.
Oh,
That's
thank
what
you.
I said.
All your HP's back at full. You guys are still attached by a rope, and you still have the curse of the rhyme, my good friend.
Are we in the same jail cell?
We'll see.
Through the jail cell. Excellent.
We're going to spend the next 3 hours figuring out how to get the rope around
Through the
the bars.
I'm pretty small. I could probably squish through. Otherwise, we're here till level 2 when I can take my major form.
What, and Hulk out of the ropes?
No, it's small. It's a small animal.
Oh. Me-ups.
Yamps.
Me-ups.
I don't think you're the worst person I could be
You guys
attached to
remember
by a rope.
No,
Fucking
it's true.
guts
It could be
falling
that
out.
guy over
I
there.
could be attached to that guy.
Could be that guy.
Remember my brain
Yeah.
flew
He was the one who
out
was
of my
climbing
head?
the building. Well, it's sunk into the ground.
Yeah.
What was that all about, anyways?
I don't know. You
What
guys
was-
like climbing? You tell me.
What was your plan?
I
Get
don't,
to the
I
top.
don't like climbing.
Get to the top.
I don't climb
We
things.
were running. I don't know what you. Climbing has nothing to do with that.
Oh.
Bring out your dad.
You guys are on 2 different cells, and there's a rope between you.
Oh, outside. He just made it outside. It's
Yeah.
okay.
We're gonna put Mike in here. We're gonna put James over here. And we'll go like this.
He went like this.
Great. Yeah. Sweet.
You guys wake up in 2 individual cells. Anne, Locke, and Lyra are in one. Krilo and Hamish are in the other. I'm doing my best. Your names is also new to me.
We need little
You're doing
name
great.
tags today.
What we're going to do is I'm just going to give everybody back their old initiatives. 3, 4, and 6.
Still have mine.
And I need to get a new card.
Still have mine.
Got another bits tip there.
Did we? 100. Let's see what happens.
This
So-
is gonna be good.
Mike's gonna hate this whole.
No, the
evening.
100 ones are good for us.
Yep.
Yes, but he has to.
Mike!
climb.
You can make 1 fire breath attack each combat this session.
Oh, spitting rhymes and they hurt.
Fire!
You will learn how to burn!
He is
So good.
Thank you guys so much for the support. This is really fun. Poor Mike.
He has gone from a monk to our bard very quickly.
Mike, what
regrets
you
this
what you need
decision.
to do is just in your notebook write down the words you
Yeah,
commonly
I know.
say, then find words with them. That's a damage.
Yep.
You're going to kill him. I don't want to use all my healing spells on you.
And with that, we're actually going to take a break. I'll just describe the scene, and we're going to take a break for you two.
Yeah.
So on the table is a man who looks to be in doctorly orderlies, strapped down, 2 arms, and his arms above him and his legs in 2 straps at the bottom of the table. See, he's kicking fiendishly. He's bleeding out of a horrible wound on his side as a woman dressed in nurse's outfit is kind of just pacing around him, stabbing him with a dagger.
Casual Tuesday.
Casual.
Tuesday.
Please tell me she's trying to sweep his blood.
She doesn't have a broom. That's
Damn
just
it.
the only one I could just do for a nondescript lady.
Oh, that's okay.
You see that there is actually, this should be a ladder. A ladder going out of the room. And there is a small chest next to the furnace. That is the scene we are set. We're going to take a break for YouTube.